Yo, this motherfucker this motherfucker stopped my life. I was trying to join. Maybe I don't know if I was connected or when I was trashing his Wi-Fi. Saying like his Wi-Fi is shitty. Maybe it's my Wi-Fi. Anyway, I don't know if he'll join again. Let's see. Let's see whose Wi-Fi is shitty. So I was telling you about myself and my dreams. I know you don't care, but this shit is about me. I know this motherfucker wants to join and maybe so that he can become famous with me, but it's a one man show. I wanna be famous by myself, motherfucker. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. What is this motherfucker? Let me request again. Fuck off. Fuck off with your shitty Wi-Fi. Yeah. I remember this shit. I remember there was a time like this woman knocked on my whatever. Was asking for some money, like for charity and shit. Maybe she was saying she had a sick child and shit. And I gave her money, and I gave her money not because I was worried that the kid is gonna die. I know it's insensitive, but I didn't care. Like most of us don't care. You just walk past somebody who looks like he's gonna die by the street, and you're not gonna give him money. So I gave her money, not because of her, but because of me. Yeah, at that time I was feeling shitty about myself. Like I felt like I was not a good person because I'd never done a good thing for a while. I'd never done some good shit to people. You know, and I was feeling shitty, so I gave her some money just to feel good about myself. If you think about it, that's why most people give out money to whatever to the charity and shit. I know maybe it's painful later because now I'm broke. I don't have money. Like my account is zero. When I look back at that money I gave out to that woman, I feel bad about it. I wish I could take it back. Yeah, I don't care. I didn't care about how whatever was going on in her life because I also have some shit going on in my life. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like there was a time I was walking on the street, not on the street, but the school, the campus and shit. Then this motherfucker stopped me and was asking me for 100 bob. Like I don't know this motherfucker. Like I've never met, we've never talked. They're saying yo motherfucker, please help me with 100 bob. I have an emergency. I have an emergency, bro. I'll return it to you. I was like, I don't know you. I don't know you. Why the fuck should I give you money? Yeah, I know you're going through your own shit, but I'm also going through my own shit, and I don't know you. Yeah, maybe he was serious that there was something going on in his life, something terrible had happened, but I'm broke. I'm also broke, so why should I give him money? I know, it's insensitive. And maybe I should have sat down and listened to his horseshit and what was happening in his life. But I also have shit going on in my life. I don't care about his problems. Hmm? Yeah, that's the other shit. I used to hate pastors and politicians. Like there's this pastors who have TV stations, TV channels where they pray to people over the screen. This motherfucker send money. That people actually do that. They send money to this pastor, and then it starts coming up shit. I know your problems. Yeah, I know your father died in a terrible masturbation accident. Yeah, I know. I know whatever is happening in your life and shit. Yeah, and people send money. Yeah, I used to be pissed off at those people, but now I just realized this is a motherfucker. This is a motherfucker hustling. So now I'm what they call a victim blamer. I just blame. I just blame the poor motherfuckers. You're the one who gave out money. You're the one like being puny, giving out money. Yeah, that's the other thing in Africa. Africans, people are poor, so what they do is like go to church. That's the other thing. Like that's the other reason like why I stopped going to church, because I was feeling sorry for myself. Yeah, instead of like I should have started doing these lives like 2 years ago. Yeah, and by now I'm sure I'll have been famous. Maybe I'll have got like a spot on radio. I've got something like if people listen to my shit and be like, yeah, this motherfucker is talking sense. Maybe I could have like got a job talking. But you know what I did? I'll just go to church, be there and be motivated by the preacher, and then give him my money. Yeah, and then go back home and feel shitty again, and then wait for the next next time I go to church to get motivated. Yeah, to be told like God is taking care of your problems and shit. So nowadays I'm blaming the motherfuckers who are going to church. People are wasting money or giving out the money, giving 10% of your salary to the pastor. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like I know, like the tithe, the 10% shit. I'm not like against that. If you're making a lot of money, like I'm not against that. But I don't feel like I'll give like a pastor or a church in Kenya, because it's just a business, man. It's just a business. Like okay, I know you've already heard of that. Like am I being so preachy? I'll not give that shit to a person. So what I always like thought was like if I if I get fame, I get rich or something, and get money, and I wanna give like my 10% because yeah, God has done shit for me. I'll give it to a pastor. I'll go like feed the homeless. Yeah, not the feed them. Yeah, that shit about like give a man a fish. Yeah, give a man a fish or teach a man to fish. That kind of analogy. Yeah, I'll go buy this kid books and make him read. Akashi. Yeah, I'll not buy. I know that's dumb. Yeah, I go and see a starving motherfucker who's gonna die because he doesn't have food. Then I buy him books and tell him to like, hey, hey, read hard, motherfucker. Hmm? Read hard, motherfucker. Make your own money. I'll give him like buy him farming tools and tell him to plant his own food. Akashi. But that would be dope, man. That would be dope if I could do that. Like if I just go to Turkana and like yo, that would be funny, man. Yeah. Instead of like taking food to them, I just like buy farming tools and some seeds and shit and take that to them. That'd be funny. Ugh. So that's the thing. Another thing, like I take churches as being like they're thieves. Yeah, and I'm not dumb. Like now at the moment, I'm not dumb enough to let somebody steal my money. Okay, I'm not making any money, but when I start to make money, I'll not let a motherfucker steal my money. Yeah? I'm smart enough to know this motherfucker stealing my money. Anyway, enough of preaching. Enough of preaching. Yo, PTSP. I remember coming up with this idea. PTSP about like smelling pussy, like how if you're a girl, if you're a bitch, if you wanna know if your pussy stinks or smells. I know it's misogynistic and shit. Yeah, but how this idea of like yeah, all you need to do is like hmm, get a kid, because kids are honest. Kids are honest. They gotta tell you the truth, and then the kid like smell your punchies and shit. The kid will tell you if your pussy smells. The only problem with that is like all the neighbors know like your pussy stinks because kids, yeah, kids are gonna tell that shit. It was just a funny idea, like PTSP, like you know, like PTSD, post traumatic disorder, but now it's PTSP, post traumatic pussy, because it smells catchy. I'm crazy. Okay. Yesterday I talked about Gen Zs, yeah, and about how they don't give a fuck, yeah. And in the last live, the one that I just posted, that this motherfucker made me to end because it was like telling, it was trying to reconnect for a minute, and I was fucking bored. So yeah, Gen Zs don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. That's the other problem. Like that motherfucker should treat him with respect. He was a smart motherfucker. He was a genius. Tomboy. Talked about like ignorance is one of the problems like facing Africa. I don't know, it was a cool way of saying stupidity, but yeah. But I kind of see like how people are fucking disconnected from like the younger generation, the Gen Z. To make it worse, like this, the other generation, like I think I'm Gen Z, whatever. There's these other motherfuckers, like the ones on TikTok, or these whole kids on TikTok. Those ones, like, I don't know about that. I feel like older people, like, are like disconnected from like the Gen Zs, whatever. And that's what, like, I do battle with that mentality. I really want to have that mentality, like, fuck whatever, fuck, I guess nowadays, like, as I told you, I'm searching like a fashion label, whatever. Yeah, and I'm like torn between the idea of like, cause now fashion nowadays is controlled by gay people, people cross dressing, men wearing women's dresses and shit. Yeah, I don't, I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, cause nowadays every like brand, like clothing brand being started, yeah, you need to like have like the LGBTQ support gay people shit. Yeah, to make it. Yeah, about like environmental conservation and shit. That's something you need to do if you wanna make like a big fashion whatever level, clothing level. Sometimes between the idea of like thinking like an older person, like the millennials, whatever, those kind of people, and thinking like a Gen Z, people are somebody who accepts everything. I'm trying between that, but I don't know how that was supposed to be fun. Okay, I made this video on YouTube when I like I could barely speak, like maybe 2 years ago. I could barely speak. You can go check it out. It's titled LGBTQ that kind of shit. I talked about like in 2015, like Obama came to Kenya. Hmm? And they wanted to introduce like the gender whatever, the gender rights whatever. Somebody can identify himself or herself as being anything, being gay or whatever. I remember like our president said something smart, and people in the comments like, yeah, yeah, that was smart, man. That was smart. That was smart. Yeah, but I was not into that shit. Yeah, I thought it was horseshit. I think about it like what he said was way better than what like Museveni said, like the Ugandan president. He just said like gay people are disgusting. Like he straight up said like gay people are disgusting. Anyway, maybe that was funny back then, but anyway, yeah, yeah. I'm torn between like accepting that shit. Cause as I watch like more shit, cause Virgil Abloh is one of the people that I look up to, and Kanye, like in the fashion world and shit. Yeah, and you see them like accepting more. I guess like at one point in the future, Kenyans will just have to accept this shit. Yeah, I know most Kenyans are homophobic, all that shit. I'll also, I'm kind of homophobic. Yeah, I'm not like stand next, be friends with a gay motherfucker. Yeah, but at one point you'll have to accept like motherfucker like wear dress in front of you and there's nothing you can do. Yeah, I know in the future a motherfucker will pull up a clip of maybe when I make it and shit. That's something that they do nowadays. Yeah, going back to archival whatever shit you said in the past. Yeah, I said this. I'm homophobic. Yeah. Okay, talking about ignorance and shit. Like that shit is also like connected. Uh, this other shit I was trying to talk about like yeah, the idea of questioning shit like hmm. Yeah, because that is all connected. How do I say this? Yeah, this year is like a Black History Month in America and shit. And they keep on complaining about like Kanye and shit. All those black people keep on complaining about like, yeah, it's Black History Month, but what? Who wrote that history? If you think about it, like in Kenya, we're doing the exact same thing. Yeah, because I remember like history or like social studies. All it all he studies was all he studied was like about colonization. All he did was like study white people. Yeah. Ooh, Dr. Ludwig whatever. I don't know if that is the right name. He discovered Mount Kilimanjaro. As if we Africans who own like the land and shit, you had never like discovered that shit. You have never like seen that shit. Yeah. All he did was like study white people shit, like white people want us to study and shit. If you think about it, like we are being programmed. Like I know that is some work shit. I know, that's some work shit. I don't wanna act work and shit, but I was just thinking about that because if you're ignorant, that's one of the problems, the biggest problems like facing Africa. If you're ignorant about what you're studying, that's how you get programmed and shit. I say something smart there, but it's not coming out. Hmm? If you think about it, you're being programmed and shit. You're not studying about like gods and shit. Yeah, what African gods did. You're not studying about the first motherfucker to what is an African thing I can add there? You're not studying about like the pyramids, yeah, in Egypt, because that is an African, maybe African thing. You're not studying about like the Bushmen and what they did. You're studying about like the colonizers, yeah, and how we were dumb and how they saved us from our stupidity and how they introduced education. Yeah, I made a joke about that. Like, I don't feel that bad. Like we were colonized and shit because if it weren't for that, we'd not be using tissue now. Yeah, we'll be taking a dump in the forest. Yeah, and using leaves. Yeah, so I don't feel that bad that we were colonized. But what is happening after is what I'm like mad at. Like we kept a lot of like the white man shit. That's why I said like I don't know. I know this is hypocritical kinda. If I become rich, I'll drop Christianity. I'll just go to the traditional shit because that's like you can see for yourself. It works. Yeah, it works. Like the witchcraft shit. It works, bro. It works. You can see it. You can see it. Yeah? Ask the Kamba. Ask the Kisses where I come from. I remember like I had that idea in my mind, like to say like our tribe is made up of superheroes. Yeah, because you can make somebody like sick by just looking at them. ah, like you see like that, like thinking about it, like how do you say it, like the Wonder Woman like superhero kind of shit. We already have that in Africa, like the actual version. Yeah? The motherfuckers who can make people say the truth. Yeah, some people in Africa who can make like somebody like return some shit he stole. So you have superheroes, you just have the characters, you just have the ideas and shit. If you think about it, like some of the ideas, like those like characters, mostly came from Africa. Hip hop, the origins of hip hop. I know you're not gonna believe it, you're not gonna like say accept it, but hip hop kind of originated in Africa, like the drums and shit. Hmm? Originated in Africa. Also the shit. Like look at art at the moment, like. See, like those African whatever artifacts on the table. That is what art is now. Like, look at like Pablo Picasso, like his best art. It's about the African shit. It's about the African shit. So Africa, we are the shit. You know, Africa, we are the shit. I know white people and people from the rest of the world just look down on Africa. As I said, like in the last live that was ended, like I feel bad that live ended because I've made like a nice like transition and shit about this shit. As I said, like most of the world was like waiting for Africans to die, like ants or whatever, yeah, during the corona and shit. But you're strong motherfuckers. Yeah, we don't die over that dumb shit. We die over 'em. Even like that story, that idea, or whatever. Maybe it's a myth or something. But when like white people come to Africa, they can easily die of malaria. Like not that many like Africans are okay. Many Africans are dying of malaria because there's no treatment. But if Africans were white people, if it were like white people living in Africa, they fucking die all of them because of malaria, of just malaria. Okay, yeah, that's supposed to be funny, man. Mm. Okay, let me talk about simping now. Oh, I remember like watching that Netflix whatever, uh, series and shit. It was interesting for a minute, but then I realized like this motherfucker is a simp, man, because it keeps on following women and shit. Yeah, it's kind of cool for simps. Just people spend so much time in their mind, like thinking about like stalking girls and shit. And that's all I have for that shit. I don't have some funny shit to say. I have some funny shit to say. But it was interesting. But I stopped watching it. I just watched like the first 5 or 4 episodes and then I stopped watching it.